won this past season. So the opening face-off here in Herning has commenced, and we are underway. Emil Lilleberg, the former Lethbridge Hurricane, tried to center that one, and right back onto the stick of Salston. Long shot and held on to by Pavlenko.
This is his third World Championship.
And another whistle off the draw as Pavlenko is able to secure that one. Played in all 7 games in the tournament last year. It's slung to center. Steen relays it. He is the trailer. That sharp angle shot off the goalpost. Rebound and an opportunity for Vesterheim, but he couldn't count. He was checked.
Fair to say that they've controlled play so far, and this is a shot from Peter Vesterheim off the post.
Kazakhstan's Panyukov trying to get it again. He couldn't do it. Now motoring through center, Ostrom Salston. He'll drive one to the goal. Big rebound. Following up, Ingebrigtsen the shot. They score. And it's Johannes Johannesson. 1-0 Norway.
Well, good attack of the offensive zone shot. Rebound, and Johannes Johansson drives the middle of the ice and tucks this one early on Kazakhstan. We're just past 5.5 minutes in, and Norway is on the board.
Slides that one. Krogdahl is there for Norway. Stays on his feet. Got it to the far side, but Kyrgian was waiting. He'll send one to the near side. Backhander Bekatayev is denied. They get their first shot on goal. Driving, being checked from behind by Alahan Asetov. Natalnikov for Kazakhstan, but Norway gets it right back. Good pass. Martinson shot and collected by Pavlenko. Ostrom Salston driving on the wing. He'll cut behind the goal. Ostrom Salston continues onward, chopped it back to the blue line. Stian Solberg steps up, waits, shoots, and that is knocked away. Shestakov to take the face-off against Eirik Salston, and Kazakhstan win that draw. One-time attempt right on goal, kicked away by Norman as it's up for grabs. Norman watching closely, a pile-up at the front of the goal. Maybe the best chances. He's looked dangerous at times here today. Mihalis, Shestakov is open. So is Gaidamirov with the drive, and that's shouldered away by the goaltender Norman. And they turn it over. Michaelis wearing an A for Kazakhstan. He'll dump it to the corner. Lilleberg trying to tie up his man. Panyukov tees it up. Mihalis waits, trying to feather one through. He's got it back. Mihalis looks to the blue line. Carrying it forward. Orahov shot. Oh, and that just missed as it's changing direction on that drive. Mihalis creeping in. Good feed. Here's a chance. And a shot. They score. And Starchenko has tied the game.
Of it right there, represent shot, and that's a nice little fake from Meleas right over to Starchenko, who receives this puck, and look at that, cross body and rips it, eyes up, top corner, hands up on the power play. Kazakhstan ties this game.
Telling Mihalis with a nod of his head to get open on the wing, he did, and that worked well. Danier fires one that bounces off Johansson. He has to be careful it doesn't carom off him and toward the goal. He knocked it down.
It's like having a coach on skates out there when you have Starchenko out there. He's so wise. It was his angle, the way that he takes time and space away. And you're right, he's verbally out there directing traffic with his teammates as he goes off at the end of a shift.
Now, a little spin maneuver by Muratov to the net. And Savitsky in the corner. He'll work it back to the blue line. Omerbekov. Now from the hash marks, Muratov sent that one toward the net. Pardon me, that was Korolyov. Danier checked him. Samat Danier again shielding the puck. Played it off the boards. Solberg stepped into it. He fired it. Good kick save that time by Pavlenko. Baka Olsen uses the net to his advantage. He'll tee it up. Lilleberg. Solberg wants it. He gets it. Stian Solberg rips it right on goal. And it's covered up quickly. Pavlenko did not like that little extra hack just before the whistle by Berglund. Spin move by Solberg, but good play to break it up by Savitsky. Kirill Savitsky plays for Boris Astana in Kazakhstan. There's a wrister right on by Berg Paulson, and he is underneath Omerbekov right now.
If you didn't know better, you'd think I was 1.5 miles away.
We certainly do have a prime broadcast location here, though. It's nice and clean lines toward the ice. That shot is knocked down.
That's VK. I don't know. I can understand why you make the mistake.
Krogdahl, center ice. No, what a glove save by Pavlenko as he makes his finest stop of the afternoon. Alihan Asetov, an important defenseman for Kazakhstan, was shaken up on the play right to the net. Good stop again as Pavlenko kicked out the leg right off the faceoff.
Coming glove, but stays compact enough where it doesn't find its way through. And Berglund earlier, man.
Salston for Norway as they try to get back that lead that they had through one period of play. Lilleberg, snapshot, redirected right on goal, and Pavlenko made the stop.
Tucks it in tight.
Shots 14-11, Norway with the edge in this one game at the side of the net. Jam play by Olsen, and he came close. Olsen right back on the puck. Threw it to the point. Steen turns, sent it toward the goal, kicked away by Pavlenko, who's had to be careful here in the second half of this second period, and broken out, sent down the ice. No icing. It's not a set play that time. His following up was Muratov for Kazakhstan, and it's clear.
Right off the back, Karaman not giving up on that play as Karzan just continues to skate, gets the Karam.
Korolyov sent it ahead. There's a shot and a big stop by Norman with his best glove save of the game.
Norman, the goaltender for Norway. There's Kazakhstan. Good entry and nice save from Norman. A little extra stuff after the whistle here. Got some emotion in this game.
But Benyakov sticks with it. Now Volkov darting to the side of the net, trying to find it again. He's 18 and white. Mentioned it earlier. He's got some pretty good speed.
Muratov not to be able to connect.
And Muratov had the gun loaded. He was ready. And to the front of the net, the backhand shot, and Starchenko is denied.
Save on the glove hand side, and Kazakhstan clean loss, but good forecheck as you skate downhill. You lose the puck, and you work hard to get it back. Starchenko already with a goal in this game.
Good look at him there right before this face-off. Back to the line. Starchenko sets it up. Gaitamirov with a drive, and Norman with another pretty good stop. Back to the blue line. Solberg with 35 left in the second.
Kazakhstan totally out of gas.
There's a shot by Solberg. He hammered that one right on goal. Stick save, and it goes out.
That is.
He's got Salston, and he'll give him the puck. Dumps it into the corner, forcing Orakhov to turn. He had an assist in that second period. Sent toward the front of the goal and chipped just wide by Berglund, who was left. Point pass, Orakhov. Mikhailis waits, driving wide, shoots it from a better angle. Stop, rebound, and Norman now will draw the whistle. Slowing it up in the slot is Omerbekov. Muratov hangs onto it. He had a man driving to the net, elected to keep the puck. Now makes a cross-ice pass. Bakatayev with a shot right on and no rebound. Elected by Berg Paulsen. He puts it back to the line. Solberg, Vikingstad. Some pressure up high for Kazakhstan. The shot, the rebound. Here's Martinson at the backhand, and he's wrong.
Where would this game be without Maxim Pavlenko, the goaltender for Kazakhstan? Look at the mobility. Push side to side to side. He makes the pad save, the glove save. What more could you ask for from your goaltender? There it is. Rebound gets a little bit away from him, but look at the push. Lower body strength, side to side, and watch the glove as a little backhand shot right into the glove.
Two shots on that Norwegian power play. There's a drive right on. Pavlenko looking to squeeze it. He can't. Solberg tees it up. Redirected up front on that backhand. Is it in? No, reaching back.
All around it as Norway. Look at that little touch in tight. Edvardson with a little backhand jab, and Pavlenko, look at that behind, unorthodox save behind the back with his glove. Looking skyward. Oh, what, that thing was almost lobbed into
Lilleberg trying to win the battle against Gaitamirov, and an outlet pass, not a bad one. Metalnikov, the defenseman, hands it off. He goes to the net, and that shot blocked. Rebound, and that is blocked as well. What a play that time. The block shot. Another chance. They score! Vladimir Volkov, and Kazakhstan has its first lead.
On the gas. And here it is. Block shot from Salston. Puck goes right back across the ice to Volkov, and he finds the top corner. Cross grain. This is a big one for Kazakhstan, who's been chasing this game for the majority of it. Wow, we've got just under 8 minutes to go, and Norway surprisingly.
The go-ahead goal for Kazakhstan. Bakatayev now. Pursued on the forecheck by Ostrom Salston, who had that brilliant block, as Kevin showed us just a moment ago. Obviously still plenty of time, but there must be a little frustration for Norway just because of what you spoke of. Solberg shoots it. And that man's been a big part of the story. Maxim Pavlenko, that was an easy stop, but Vikingstad turning just inside the line. Nifty pass. Lilleberg winds up, sets it up. Krogdahl shoots right on, and Pavlenko is bowled over. Fair amount of him in the third, where we didn't in the first two periods. Move to the corner, big bounce back to the line. Turning, Lilleberg tipped in front. Evertson got a piece of it, and Pavlenko got all of it. And skating quickly to keep it in, Sander Engebratsen. Under 2 left now in regulation. Vesterheim out front of the net, and that shot is denied as Ostrom Salston looked to tie it.
His pads together. That's a real nice play from Norway from flank.
He's parked in front again. 6-on-4 for Norway. Engebratsen shoots it, missed the net, rebound. Baka Olsen is denied, tried to stuff it in, and right now Pavlenko cannot be beaten.
That happens quickly, and then here off the back dasher, watch the right leg from Pavlenko, and then there's the competitive nature, the secondary effort from Pavlenko to squeeze his legs to end the play. How good has he been? That's a big save right there.
Reminding me a little bit of Baka Olsen. Solberg again, the Anaheim Duck property, low shot, blocked, rebound, shot by Vesterheim and denied and held on to by Pavlenko.
There's calm, cool, collected Solberg off the skate. A little fake to the right, he gets the puck to traffic, and there it is, Vesterheim right into the gut.
32 left in the penalty, 1:24 in the third. Baka Olsen looking for it, and Norway does get possession. Solberg got it down to the corner. Baka Olsen brings it toward the goal. Centers it. There's a chance. And Pavlenko robbing Berglund. Another terrific save.
Pushes and then comes out to challenge this shot. Respect the post, and then right there.
5 seconds to go, and Kazakhstan is going to hang on and win this game. The empty net attempt goes wide. Doesn't matter. Kazakhstan with a 2-1 win over Norway, and Pavlenko was brilliant.